Hey YouTube, it's Sean. I'm here. I'm going to try to attempt to make a Tomatillo Salsa Verde for the first time. I have my tomatillos in this baking pan, and I coated it with garlic-infused olive oil to impart that garlic flavor early on in the process, some salt, pepper, and some tahini. I also have jalapeno here as well, and some yellow pepper, some cilantro, about 1/8 of a side of corn, and about half of the tops of a green onion bunch that you would get at the store, all roughly cut up. So I have about half a pound of tomatillos here. The recipe on simplyrecipes.com that I'm following it calls for a pound and a half, so I've tried to roughly kind of estimate a third of each of these. So I'm going to brown these tomatillos, like they said, for 5 to 7 minutes, broiling them on a high heat. And then once I come back, we're going to blend them in this magic bullet blender and see if we can't make a salsa out of it. Just a little bit behind the garlic-infused olive oil. Like I said, the garlic-infused olive oil is a good way to impart the garlic flavor without having any of the FODMAP problems that's associated with garlic, because there's no sugars that can dissolve in the oil. So we want to impart the things that I think we're missing the most into our recipes throughout the different stages of the recipe to really build up that flavor profile that's not like there as the recipe calls for. Part of the thing that I thought I might have a difficulty with this recipe is having a little bit too much liquid, since I am adding the garlic-infused olive oil to it when it doesn't call for it. It does call for 2 garlic cloves, which is optional, so that kind of makes me feel a little bit better since they're optional. But to do that, I think really roasting these tomatillos so they kind of lose their liquid would be a benefit. Also, I added the yellow pepper because I thought that maybe some of the mass of the garlic that would make it a little bit more chunkier of a salsa was going to be missing, and I thought the corn would be a nice add-on as well. So I added all that. I got about half of a thing of the cilantro that the recipe called for and roughly chopped that up. And so like I said, once we come back, we're going to blend this all together and see what we got. Okay, see you later, guys.